All right, ladies and gents. Excuse me. I don't have. Well, I do have a phone holder, but it's not. It'll actually look down more at the console than. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. Like, you guys can look at my big old ugly ass face and bald head all you want. But excuse me. Just basically taking the rental here out for a last spin because I technically pay for. I'm sure a lot of you out there have went through the process. Yeah, I said that right. The processes of getting a rental. So, obviously, well, I don't know if you guys have seen, of course, but we have made it back. We got about, I think we made it back about 2:30 this morning. And, oh, man, I'm telling you, if you've never done a long road trip like that, it'll let you know when you're done with it, like going and coming, because, whew, that was a lot. But in the end, I wouldn't change that for anything in the world. Seeing the joy and the excitement that just in general came out of her, man. And if there is, newcomers here, whom I'm speaking of is my daughter. We went to Vegas to the When We Were Young festival. You guys did not in any way, shape, or form disappoint. I mean, I don't think I've ever, and I haven't been like to a ton of concerts in my life, but I tell you, between, God, there were like countless names of people that were there, but oh man, I mean, I'll be pushing here, December 44, so obviously I'm pushing the mid-40s myself, and oh man, it's kind of honestly hard, like literally in words, to explain of that joy and happiness, not only in her, in me. I mean, I'm, like I just told you, almost pushing mid-40s, and man, that was, I don't even know what to say. It was fucking awesome. That's probably as basic of terminology I can give you guys, because, man, when you're there, and it just seemed like, honestly, like, after Simple playing, and oh yeah, we also, you guys know, like, when they do, like, beach balls and things of that nature, well, they have, there was a big yellow ball and had the Simple Plan written in black on it. I didn't think anything of it at first. Excuse me. Of course, they, shot them out into the crowd and everything so we can bounce them around. Just, kind of doing somewhat to an extent of interacting with the crowd. So I was like, I totally get it. And at first, I seen this dude, excuse me. Yes, I just woke up too, and I didn't get to bed till like 4 o'clock this morning, and it's 11:30 now. It seems like that's a decent amount of sleep, but when you've driven 30 plus hours between the two of you back home, I've never been in a jet to have jet lag, but man, I would say driving in a car is damn close, because like I said, I've never been up there. Well, I have, but that was back in junior high, and we won't get into that in this video. But the tiredness is real, y'all. But you gotta keep on going through it and such. But oh yeah, basically back to the ball. So it kind of threw me off. So I was like, of course we're sitting there bouncing it, around the crowd, just having fun, such jamming out to the music. And this dude went to go hold it. I'm like, dude, I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, that's rude as fuck, man. I was like, obviously we're all out here to have fun and to bounce it around. I was like, and then when I noticed what he was doing, I'm like, dude, that was actually pretty fucking genius. So what he did, since it was like a volleyball, beach ball type of deal, not volleyball, a beach ball, it had like the little inflatable thing where you blow them up. He was holding on to it, and that's why I said, like, at first I'm like, dude, I was like, that's kind of weird. Like, we're all trying to have fun and, bounce them around and such. It didn't click. He wanted it as a souvenir. Fucking genius, dude. I understood exactly what he was doing once I seen it, pop up like that. I'm like, why did I think of that? Because it's like, it's the most simplest thing. But so he did that, and then I was trying to, like, not only for myself but for the kiddo, I was trying to, like, I mean, you go places, you want to take souvenirs home, especially like if it's from obviously a concert that you've never been to, a state you've never been to, you know, something of that nature. Just that little tiny memento piece of like, hey, I've been here, and this is, well, I mean, obviously you can't full on prove it, you can buy things or whatever, but you guys get what I'm saying. So, after I was seeing that, there was a few people around me that caught them as well and followed suit. And I'm like, why not? So I'm sitting there just thinking, I was like, well, crap. Well, I was like, well, we missed out on that part. Well, come around, there was this lady to my left. And I don't know if she just got tired of holding it or what it was. And she, like, offered, like, 5 people. And all of them was like, no, that they didn't want it. I'm like, fuck, I'll take it. I mean, yeah, it was, don't get me wrong, it was, I don't want to turn here. I'm also out here trying to burn up some gas, you know, while I'm sitting there having like a little road trip with you guys. I got to burn up this gas before I take this rental back. But, yeah, so she's just like, you know, she was just offering it to anybody. I'm like, you know what, screw it. I mean, it was probably, I'd say a little bit more than, slightly a little bit more than halfway through the concert itself. But I'm sitting there thinking, like, shit, nobody else is taking you up on an offer. I'll take it. Yeah, it's big, but it's deflated, and I can, like, roll it up, fold it up, whatever. And it's like, that's an extra souvenir for not only, basically, mainly the kiddo, because, I mean, don't get me wrong, I fucking loved that concert, but of knowing if I can get her more and more souvenirs and actual concert souvenirs, oh, it's like, what the heck is beeping at me? It's the freaking gas. So I get you. I gotta turn you back in on like maybe 5 gallons left. Excuse me. So so got that, and then so obviously we're jamming out and all that. And I gotta say, if like anybody that was at that concert, and if you guys happen to run across this video, you know, obviously, you know, if you will, you guys know I hate already saying this, you know, the whole like, comment, subscribe. I hate saying that because I feel like it's rude, but it does. And at the end of the day, it does help grow the family. And oh man, are we growing? We haven't hit 100 yet, but I think we're like right at 67. So I love you guys. I mean, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have more of a reason to do this. But it's like, I also, on the other end, for me, I fucking love doing this. I mean, yeah, of course, all of us YouTubers, we're talking kind of basically to ourselves, but once you actually watch the video, you can understand, of course, and, you know, as, you know, our journeys or event, or, you know, whatever it is, like, you know, we're, you know, putting ourselves out here to have fun and, you know, try to entertain and, you know, you guys, and I just simply love it in general. Not trying to get off track here. Excuse me, and I have no time limit on this. I mean, I know I don't ever, but I know some of my videos go like 10 plus minutes, but I just want you guys to know that like the pure excitement and joy of it was fucking fantastic. I'm also going to try to see if there's any way I can get around copyrights. I don't think I can, but your boys definitely want to try to, because if I can, I have already posted one. It was, I want to say Black Parade was the very first one that they sung, if I'm not mistaken. I did post it on the talk, so I do know that on there I can post without copyrights. But and if you guys don't know that, comment or whatever down here, and I'll get the info. If I'm not mistaken, I'm almost pretty certain it's December Raider is my TikTok, but I'm not 100% certain. So anyhow, so we were jamming out, and I tell you, when you have that bass and just the energy of that crowd and the love, I mean, those people there, and I hate to use the word those, but the rest of the human beings that were there in that concert, I love every single one of you. You guys, oh man, like, to like the rest of society, most of us would look like misfits, or, you know, kind of like that Christmas cartoon movie, like The Island of the Misfits and such. But you guys are fucking amazing. I love you guys. I've never felt so much love. I swear to you, like, just the love, the respect, the vibe. It's just, I'm literally, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I got fucking chills talking about them, because some of the most amazingest people on this globe, planet, whatever the hell you want to call it, that I got to spend 12 plus hours with. And I'd do it again right now, because, oh my gosh, it's just, that experience was amazing. Oh, let's get on this subject too, and it was even better. Okay, so a lot of you may not know the band Pierce the Veil, because of course that might not be your choice of music, and if it's not, by all means, that's what makes you unique. That's not yours, it's not yours. But getting to the point of that, my dude was up there destroying those drums, and I did get a video to where I zoomed in on him. So because of course it was his drum solo, and I was like, my guy is up there destroying it. And so of course I was recording, I zoomed in on him, so it was just straight up solo video of him. Man, had the drums and some bongos to the left of him. Man, I can't explain the absolute utter joy and happiness. I don't give a shit if I was fucking 80. That shit was fucking off the fucking hook, man. They fucking nailed it. Every single one of you guys up there. I can't remember the name of all the bands, but every single one of you, thank you for that experience. I mean, we drove from Ohio to Las Vegas, Nevada. Granted, obviously, we could have chosen to fly, but even the road trip was fantastic. But so I am not 100% certain of the name of the guy that of the drummer, but I noticed after each band was, of course, after they did their the hell you call it, their set, okay, like the drummers and guitarists, so on and so forth, they was throwing out their picks, drumsticks and such, and it's I'm sitting there thinking, I'm dude, that's fucking awesome, because how much more authentic of a souvenir can you get than a guitar pick or a fucking drumstick? I mean, come on. But the only very tiny bit of worry I had was somebody's out there in the crowd jamming out. Now, granted, knowing that, you guys just finished your set, when you're throwing those drumsticks out, thankfully, I didn't hear about anybody having any injury. Because, you think about it, there's thousands upon thousands of people out here in this crowd, and you're throwing that drumstick, and somebody's okay, the set's over, they turn around to talk to a friend or something like that, and turn back around. Could you imagine getting poked in the fucking eye from a distance from a fucking drumstick? Ow! That shit would hurt. I would about imagine. But I didn't hear of any injuries other than of course, some people unfortunately had to kind of be not booted out, but for medical attention, because we were in the desert. It was fucking hot. So, but anyhow, with Pierce the Veil, the drummer, I couldn't tell you his name to honestly save my life, but he threw that drumstick right in our direction, and the kiddo fucking got the drumstick. It was so awesome. She not necessarily, she didn't fight by any means, but her and this one kid, they literally both had hand in hand on it. And I shit you not, everybody, they fucking did paper, rock, scissors over that shit. She won even that. And then you could just literally hell, that's why this channel's called Life Unedited. I don't edit it. If I have a blooper, you're going to hear it. But they were both holding on to it, and I've never seen in my life of her 17 years, it almost looked like murder in her eyes. She was bound and determined she was taking that drumstick home with her. They did like I said, they did paper, rock, scissors, and then everybody around us, there was probably 10 people give it to her. And so thank you. I don't even think I got your guys' name, but between you and your girlfriend, you two were excellent. Because let me tell you, people, whenever we were there, not only did they came through, they had a charging block, so they was able to charge 3 different people's phones at once, I don't know if the girlfriend was like a nurse or just knew how to do certain things or whatever, but well, I mean, I guess you don't have to necessarily have the skill to do certain things, but just a niceness, I guess, if you will, of just like the one dude that was there after we were doing certain things that were legal there. That's the only thing. That's as far as I'm going to go with that. Y'all know me, and you can pick up the drift upon that. So once we were partaking in that, the dude that was basically that shared, if you will, he got, I don't know if he got like extremely overheated or what it was, but he sat down and everything. That was one thing, like we all did. We left each other enough room to basically we could sit down like in our footprint, if you will, because it was that fucking packed. It was not surprising that it was, because like you guys can even look on TikTok and all this, because like the kiddo was showing me on the way home. Oh my god, the aerial view was just, it was fucking crazy, but man, it was awesome. But anyhow, like that, she was fanning the dude. She actually helped. Like one of the guys actually gave me something to put across my head because your boy's head got fucking fried, which it doesn't surprise me considering obviously there's just a tad bit up there. Obviously, way more here than ever will be even up here. But yeah, she was fanning him down. She fixed my head like I said. Some other dude gave me I don't even know what it was. It was like some wrap or whatever, like you could put over and regardless of the color, because usually you think black attracts heat. It's just that's just a natural life thing that everybody knows. Darker color, the more heat it's going to attract. Well, it did the exact opposite. I don't know if it was like the actual material or whatever, but put that on my head and it was feeling great. It like within like 2 to 3 minutes cooled me down. Actually, it was like awesome. Well, when they got, after that, the girl and her boyfriend got there, she had noticed, I guess, because of course she was standing behind me, and she noticed the back end of my neck, and I could feel it was trying to not get that sun right in your eyes. I could definitely feel the burn on the back of my neck. So she's like, do you mind if I wrap you up in the back? Where like she basically like tucked it into my into my shirt. So thank you both once again, because dude, you did not have to literally give up. I mean, if you really wanted to be a butthead, you could have just like said screw it and took the drumstick, but I genuinely appreciate you doing what you did. I mean, I like I said, I didn't get sunlight in your guys' eyes. Genuinely didn't know either one of your guys' names, but you came through like being fantastic people. And I do gratefully appreciate that you did let her get that drumstick, because, man, you made a young girl very, very happy just for that little big gesture. But yeah, just anyhow, with the both of you, thank you very much. I don't have a clue what your guys' names are. I know that you live there in Vegas, so that was one hell of an awesome thing, because I ain't gonna lie, I kind of was jealous of dude. Like, dude, you fucking live right here, and like you're having family come pick you up. I mean, how awesome would that be? We drove 30 plus hours, and you probably drove maybe 30 minutes. But that's the benefit of, living in said area, to where, you don't have to worry about, driving so far and such. But, and yeah, I'm like actually doing circles here in Walmart parking lot, because I'm at 27 miles for this thing to be empty, and they literally told me like bring it back as close to empty as you can, because I think I paid like $2.99 a gallon. No, or okay, it didn't stop. What the crap was it? Oh yeah, because I think I paid like $2.99 a gallon or something like that. So yes, your boy is literally like driving around. I was gonna go driving through the woods, but I don't even know what time Joanna's iPhone. Oh, that must have been a previous renter, because like I see the kiddo's iPhone up on there, but I don't have a clue who Joanna's is besides Joanne Fabrics. Actually, I think here I'm about to excuse me again, I'm sorry for having to constantly clear my throat, but waking up and like literally almost immediately doing something around the house. Like, I had to do a little bit of excuse me, had to do a little fixing, as you guys will see later on. I'll make that like a couple small little clips and such. But all right, that is excellent. We're out here in the middle of the parking lot. Nobody's gonna come over here, so I don't care. Excuse me again. But oh boy, it was amazing. So literally, to anybody and everybody that was there, you are some amazing human beings. Yeah. I've been around a lot of different people, a lot of different. That's one thing. Like, I'm not trying to. I'll kind of get into this subject in a different video, but man, I tell you, the human race, we've got to do better. We have to, because I tell you, I would say amongst the crowd of people that I was around is not your typical everyday welcomed human beings, if you pick up my drift. I will not be rude and I will not be disrespectful to them, because to be honest with you, and I mean, I'm telling you this from the bottom of my heart and my soul, I've never in my almost 44 years of life have ever met some better human beings than those human beings that you want to shun and make fun of and this and that. Like I said, I'm not going to go thoroughly in depth with it, but I'm pretty certain you guys can pick up where I'm getting at. But man, I'm telling you, I've never felt so much love, respect, and positive vibes from, let's say, other people, because it was your alternative crowd. Because of course, I mean, it was a lot of emo music and all that, but this old man fell in love with the people, the music, everything. And I tell you, not to say like it changed my mind on the perspectives of different things, but you all are some amazing human beings, and I cannot express of how much I love and appreciate every single one of you. I may not obviously have spoken to all of you, but you just had to have been there. I mean, that's the only way I can really explain it to you, is you had to have been there. Oh, check it out. I just now like noticed that. That's cool as hell. We got the changing leaves up. Not changing, but, well, they did, but you know what I mean. That's cool as hell. But yeah, I personally, from this day forward, if I could choose of the human beings that I would be around, it'd be them. You're normal, everyday people. And I know that, and I'm not trying to, like, you know, knock on, because, like, I know even within the family that we have right now, I don't know, of course, it doesn't show us, you know, on our end of, like, who subbed or anything or where you're from, but, like, it does kind of give us, like, a little chart of, like your top 3, I guess, countries of people that watch you. A whole lot of us from the States do watch me. Thank you very much. I think India, I have a very short little, you know, group, excuse me, of humans from India. I want to say Asia, if I'm not mistaken. They're a tiny little bit of a group as well, and that wasn't, obviously, you guys know, that's not saying anything against the culture of the people. I understand that that's just one thing. Hey, you know what I mean? Not trying to be rude or disrespectful by any means. It wasn't even a pun I was even trying to make, but it just kind of came out like that. But in general, it's just like, not saying I don't like normal people, but man, it's just like, it seems like, if you will, alternative people, or not your everyday welcomed and loved people, if you will. You guys know exactly where I'm getting at. they're so, I just, I can't express of how much, like, I don't know even like really how to word it. Like, I was getting emotional. Almost a 45, fuck, I'm putting ages or numbers on myself. Almost a 44-year-old man, and I'll tell you this. I was literally so emotional by just being there and having that love around me. This grown ass man about damn near fucking bursted out in tears and happiness over that shit. That's what the fuck this world needs. Sorry for a lot of cussing. Then again, no, I'm not, because I'm being me. You will never not see a true, authentic me. So I apologize in ways if it does offend you or you don't like cursing. Kind of sorry, not sorry, because it works. I'm going to say as I wish, and I'm a grown ass man, I'm allowed to. But also, I'm not trying to be rude or disrespectful to anybody either. I can't put into words of how much I felt more than welcome and loved being there. It's I guess basically in the way of saying it was unexplainable, because it was just that, oh my God, it was that amazing. Now that there were, I believe at least 2 people that I met there and of course talked with and everything. I think actually the girl that helped out with like the headdressing and such and the charging and all that, her boyfriend, I think he took a picture of my channel. So obviously, of course, if you guys are watching this, and there's, I think I got like up to like 120 videos between shorts and streams and just, videos of this nature. If you guys do actually get to see this, because like I said, I know I've seen you guys take a picture of it and everything. Don't know if you subbed or if you came to the channel and checked out anything, but thank you both very much. Again, I didn't catch your guys' name, but fucking excellent fucking excellent people. To the other people, I know that there was at least one other person that did take a picture. I think it was some dude. He was actually the one who gave me the head wrap. So thank you very much. I didn't catch your name either, but I did see that you took a picture of off of my phone wherever I pulled up my my channel. I want to say it was potentially you, because like within like 5 minutes afterwards, I did notice that my subscribers, of course, went up one. Whether you did or not, I had a fucking blast with you, dude. Thank you very much, because if it wasn't for you, my head would have been a fucking lobster, and that's a fact. So thank you very much. Like I said, I mean, dude, the love, you guys just had to have been there. And like, if either of the 3 of you that I met and I talked to there, or anybody else that happened to actually get, my channel from anybody else that was there, thank every single one of you. I mean, I'm serious. Even when the kiddo went to go to the restroom, I'm not going to be, I'm not going to lie to you. We were in Vegas, obviously completely away from home. I was very, very tiny bit leery of letting her go, because, I mean, dude, there was thousands upon thousands of people. Well, these 2 people in front of me, they made sure. They told her, hey, go to the restroom. We got your spot. Took her a minute, of course, she went and took care of, her thing. Got back. They moved out of the spot so she can be right back there. And we just, oh man, there was just so much love there. I cannot, I know I'm pushing 30. I don't care. Just, if I could do that every day, I'd be around that love and environment daily, because the planet, globally, we need that kind of love. We do, because I cannot be the only one with these 4 damn eyes that see how shitty humanity fucking treats each other. We have got to fucking do better, people. We have to. And I say people because we are people. The human fucking race. And I don't give a shit what color in the fucking crown box that you are. we are all in the human race. We have got to fucking do better in loving each other. I mean, we don't have to love each other, but we've got to do fucking better. You know what I mean? We got to do fucking better as a human race. Because at the end of the day, we are all that we have. I mean, obviously we have our own individual selves and our families and such, but we've got to do better. We have to. Or at some point, whether, BG, you guys know if you watch previous videos, I won't like fully go into the whole word, because I'm not trying to get canceled before I even start, if you get me. But they don't give a fuck about you, and if you don't realize that, you need to, because they don't give a shit about us. But we as the people, and if I'm not mistaken, that's somewhere on might be on like a dollar bill or something, but I know I've seen it, and I know you guys have seen it, but we the people as a human race does not fucking matter. You clear as shit and can see through you, or if you're dark as night, it doesn't fucking matter. We are the human race. We've got to love each other, and we've got to do better, because we're humans. Obviously we make mistakes. It is what it is, but I think we can do better. We need to do better. We need to give this off to, I'll put it this way, to Washington. That's the only thing I need to say on that subject. And if you can't understand that, I'm sorry. You might need to ask a friend to explain that to you, but I'm not going to go any, forward into that. But I think y'all get the gist on that. But all right, I'm at 26 miles. I don't want to stop this because I don't know what time it is. You know what? Let's see if I can actually turn it off to see if it'll give me a time. It does not. Well, crap. I want to see if I can look at the time on here. Oh, no. Let's turn that down. It says sounds of nature on a sailing ship, but again, I'm not trying to get copyrighted, and this entire time there's been no music. So I might leave you guys another here in a little bit. I might leave you guys another clip about, talking about that or whatever, but I would have to say Vegas, thank you, because if it wasn't for you guys, I don't know where else that festival would have been held at. So thank you for the factor of holding the event. It was me and the kiddos' first time of being in Vegas, and I wouldn't say it was horrible. It's just like when you don't drink, you don't gamble. And also, to be honest with you, we didn't get there till Saturday. It's like 3:30. And we did a little bit of running around, but sorry for shaking the camera around on you guys. But no, it was like, we got there and we pretty much chilled, and we did, a few different things on, Saturday. Went around, got some pictures. We got some pictures and video at night. Every bit of, aside of the music, like I said, like, if there's a way I can get away with posting, like, literally the live performances, I will, if I don't get copyrighted. If there's something in it, like, that I will get copyrighted on, I'm sorry, guys, but I'm not trying to mess up my channel from get-go. So, if anything, even comment down below, like, I'll give you my Facebook or I'll give you my TikTok. That way, you guys will be able to see all the live performances that I've recorded. Cause yeah, I know that I was even literally about a month ago or something, I was streaming with my boy Johnny Arkham 90. So that's your shout out, guy. I know it took 34 minutes to get into it, but there's your shout out. Me and him was playing The Last of Us multiplayer, and somehow we both got copyrighted. There's no music within multiplayer, not that I've ever heard of. So in the gist of all things, I'm not trying to get copyrighted off of, because there's multiple music videos, and I'm not trying to get copyrighted and potentially booted. So between my Facebook, between my Facebook and my TikTok, I will post them on there so you guys can see. It's just, you won't be able to see them on here, but if anybody you guys know that wasn't able to go, let them even know. They can, come over. You guys can even, check out the page. Not join. I know that's not the word, but, subscribe or whatever. If, I have like up to almost 120 videos. There's some goofy shit on there and, all that. Just be me, because that's what this is about. And to entertain and, be here for you guys. But I'm not going to run this like stupidly long. Like I said, I don't have a time limit, but like to get back to the rental spot, I kind of do. And I'm not recording up in there because, I don't just know. Other than that, the brain's still trying to wake up because of all that driving. And I slept from like 4 to 10:30. It does not feel like it in any way, shape, or form. But I'm gonna probably actually cut this off here in a couple of minutes. Again, thank you to everybody that was there. That was just, you guys helped make it. Between the music and the crowd, the love, the energy, the vibe, it couldn't have been a better day. And I want to, from the bottom of my heart and soul, I want to thank every single one of you and every single band for making such a magical, memorable moment. Because me and her will never forget about that. And that was our first cross-country trip and it wasn't our first concert together, because we went to a concert before. I'm not going to bash them by any means. I'm not a fan of country. Did it make the kiddo happy to go? Absolutely. Did I want to give her the extra, happiness of going with her? Damn right. So, yes, I went to, I want to say it was Jason Aldean or... No, I think I'm wrong on that. I don't know. It was a country dude. And I'm kind of like losing where I was getting at on that, to be honest with you, so sorry. Oh, no, so that was our first concert together. Vegas was our first music festival together, and she's already kind of gotten the whole concert addiction down, and I can't blame her, because it's fucking awesome. So I think we'll be doing a bit of that. Our next one that we're planning on going to, and I bet a lot of you that are watching this know 21 Pilots. We're going. Yeah, because I personally think that they're amazing. I know that pretty much 21 Pilots and Mike Kim are her top two. And not to sound biased by any means, I know she's my kid, but I think she's got some damn good taste, because yes, they're amazing bands. Alrighty, I'm gonna hop off here. So yes, I pushed almost 40 minutes, but I just wanted to, I needed to give you guys my excitement, because man, it was fucking awesome. So I'm gonna go return this thing, and then I'm sure I gotta go home, and I got some things to do around the house, and then mow the yard and get some streaming in and some dashing later on. So with that being said, thank you guys for sticking around. You may not have stuck around to the end, and that's fine. I did 38 minutes, almost 39. Actually, by the time I get done with this, it will be 39 and change of rambling, but I think it was positive rambling. I mean, it was an amazing experience, and yeah, so thank you very much. But the whole thing, I don't know how to do like the settings with the bars where I don't have to say it, and like the little like, comment, subscribe crap. I fucking hate saying that. But please do. There's plenty of things on here, and every single day I post, whether it's something goofy, something serious. Every single day your boy will have something, whether it's a short or a video. I stay active every single day of making sure that I put something on here, because I want to live life and have fun, and you guys are here, you want to be a part of my life, and I fucking love it. I do. It pushes me to more to be myself, to live life how I want to, because you guys enjoy watching them. The numbers don't lie on everything. There's a few of them that don't have very many views, and that's perfectly more than okay. I have plenty of videos on here that I promise you are 400 plus, and I thank every single one of you. I know not all of you that have viewed are subbed. It's okay. Granted, yes, would I love for you guys to sub? Absolutely. But you do as you wish. You can come here, spend a couple hours, a couple minutes, watch a clip or two, enjoy yourself. Leave me a comment if there's something that you want to see me do. Oh yeah, there's one thing that a buddy of mine, Johnny, was sitting there telling me. He's like, make sure that you explain, and because like that is like, he's like, you don't want to start having, you know, a following of people that think that you just like travel to go to concerts, because I can't afford that. But all the time, like if I go on like a small little weekend vacation or something, like everything I do, like if it's content worthy or I think that you guys want to see it or hear something, I'm going to record it. So I do every single day. I record, and I mean, it might be simply like me being out on the dash and seeing like a cool sign or something I think is interesting. I'm going to record it for you guys. I'm going to throw it out here. So sit back and enjoy watching some goofiness, some seriousness, but I'd say about 98% of the stuff on there is probably goofy. That's just me. Other than that, I'm going to hop off here because I have no freaking clue what time it is. The car won't tell me with it being off, and I'm not too smart to know this new car. And I really don't care either. So I'm going to hop off here. I'm going to run this car back. I'm going to do some stuff around the house. And your boy will holler at you later. So thank you very much for sticking around and viewing. And we'll see you guys later. Love you.